Day. I can't believe it's February already. I got to tell you, and it's not even just the beginning of February. Is this the first Wednesday in February though that we've been here?
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, so announcements first. One, classes. So March 23rd, I wanted to put the next class later in the month, just because I know there's March break in there and you've got kids and you might have holidays and that sort of thing. So it's later in the month. So it's not interfering with your having to pack the weekend before, anything like that, on a Saturday afternoon. And this one is going to be alcohol ink painting. So we're actually going to be doing pictures. We're going to do a blown floral. We'll talk about doing and play with doing landscapes and all those kinds of things. So and we'll do abstract as well, getting used to how to move the inks and use the alcohol, all that sort of thing. What's cool about this, you don't have to know how to draw. You don't have to know how to wield a paintbrush or paint. It's going to be new for everybody. It's a whole different thing, kind of blowing and moving and doing that kind of stuff to move the ink around. So if you like the look of it, you just want to come and play, try something new, see what you think about it without having to invest in all the inks and paraphernalia. Great class. Because it's a little bit involved size wise and materials wise, it's limited, I think, to 8 participants. So if it sounds like something you want to try, book in early just to hold your spot. If it sells out and you're disappointed, let me know, because if I have waiting lists for classes or people that are interested in particular classes, I can book them again, right? There's no rules. I can do what I want. So if there's a particular class that you're hoping for, let me know. If there's a particular class that you had wanted to attend, but it was booked up or it wasn't on a convenient weekend, let me know that too. And I can keep that in mind as I am looking at coming up with classes. We are at the 3rd stage of the redo here. We have winnowed out a little bit of furniture. I still have the big tables hidden behind here, which is where I film my videos right now in a very cramped little space on this table that's overloaded with stuff. And that's where the new work tables are going to go. So those 2 big dining room tables that are there are going to be gone. And hopefully tons of the stuff that's all over the place is going to have a place to reside. The new craft table, I've got all the lower cabinets for it, because it's going to be all lower cabinets, double deep. So think of it as like one big honkin' kitchen island. So 4 feet by 8 feet on wheels. So I've got all the cabinetry that is ordered. And we're going to be working our way through getting those built. I say we, that's the royal we, the boys will be working their way through assembling those. And then we'll build the rolling base and assemble them here, and then we are good to go. So I have to get more stuff organized, but I've moved all the cabinets I needed to. I've put the extra overflow fusion paint over here, so I didn't have to be walking miles away to be able to restock and that sort of thing. So already better organized. I've got all my paints, my personal paints and things down by where the workstation's going to go. So we're getting there. We're getting there, and hopefully starts to look a little bit more professional, a little bit less messy, and that I have a better space for doing some of the videos. So that's the plan. We're getting closer. I'll take some pics when we get to there's tons of shelves that are assembled and stacked up all over the place, because it's going to look like hell until we get all that done and stuff moved out. But it's coming. It's happening.
Cindy Lifestein says hello, everyone.
Hey, Cindy, nice to see you here. So the class, that was one of the things I wanted to announce. The organization here and the build on its way. I'm so excited. And the third thing, if you're not on Facebook, or if you're not on my mailing list. So here's the thing. I really, really strongly recommend going onto our mailing list. If you go to the main page of the website, scroll down to the bottom, you'll see, do you want to stay in touch with us? You enter your email, you're on the list. I only send out one a month, so you're not inundated weekly with, newsy things that you don't care about. I send out one a month to tell you about what new classes have been added and what new sales have been added. Or if there's some new product lines that have come in. So if, the IOD new launches have happened, or that kind of thing. So I just try and keep it to one. I think the most I've ever done is two, because it was just the dumbest stuff that happened. But that's it. So the other way that you keep in the know is these Wednesdays. So here's your heads up. Starting Monday the 12th through to Sunday. So all next week, as much as the Sweet Pickins is still on sale for 40% off, IOD will be on sale for 20% off. So all in-stock IOD is going to be on sale online and in store for 20% off starting Monday. And that means it goes from like 12:01 in the morning through to 11:59 on the Sunday. So that's this month's sale, is all of the IOD stuff. So if you've got your eye on certain stamps or transfers, inlays, molds, any of that stuff, starting Monday, it will be on sale for a week. So that's kind of a big one. The IOD stuff, 20% off. That's a big hit. That makes a difference, I think, with these things. So hopefully there's some things that you've had your eye on and you didn't get for Christmas, and now you've been waiting for the sale. Here it is. This is the sale. Will there be another one? This is what usually happens, is people, will there be another sale? There will probably be one other IOD sale sometime early fall. I generally do the sale before there's going to be any new product launches, just so that I can kind of clear out some inventory and make some room. That's what's in it for me. Space. I get a little bit of space. So your heads up is that there's going to be an IOD new release coming fairly soon, soonish, not tomorrow, not the next week, not the week after, but soonish. So usually IOD twice a month, twice a year, maybe. Same thing, usually Fusion, maybe twice a year, that kind of stuff. So I kind of rotate through different sales. I don't know what next month's sale is, so I can't even give you a heads up. I haven't made it up yet. It's just whatever strikes my fancy. And we go from there. All right, so new this week, starting with videos. Monday's video, I happened to thrift a white wooden distressed part with those bulldog clips. I kept calling them in my, if you saw my video where I was talking about message centers, I kept calling them alligator clips, and they're not, they're bulldog clips. I finally had to Google it. And so it had bulldog clips all over it. So I was tired of message centers. I had just done that video. So I switched it, and we made it into a lovely little wall hanging. So it does have spots for nails in the back. I've just run the cording through it so that if you wanted this for your door and you needed a large hanger, you could certainly hang it at any height with the cord from your wall if you choose, or there are some of the sawtooth hangers in the back that you could hang it from. It is in a shop right now for $26. So that's Monday's video. And that was all thrifted find from the heart. And it was all thrifted florals and or dollar store florals. So just a good little inspirational video, I think, for how to be able to add maybe some spring into your shop, spring into your home. and go on from there. This one is today's video. And this is doing a watercolor painting of florals starting from spatters. So again, you don't have to know how to draw florals. I don't know how to draw florals. And you actually just start from, you spatter and then you do the florals from the dots. So just a really sweet, cool technique. And especially, I mean, I popped it into a frame, which is not even great because they're kind of purple flowers and this is kind of a blue matte. So it drives me nuts. So it's not for sale because it was just showing you how to be able to put it into a frame. But you can take them, and this one I did, and I outlined it and I turned them into lovely little gift tags. Right? So that purple one, I'm going to pop out and I'm going to make gift tags from it. So don't think that just because you didn't paint something that you think is frame worthy, that it doesn't have a practical purpose. You could cut it down into smaller pieces to be able to put on cards, which would be super sweet. And then you've got a bunch of blank verse cards that you're able to then pull out of your stash to be able to use at a moment's notice, turning them into gift tags. You know, I've done the same thing. I've done the same thing with other projects that I've done where I'm kind of going, oh, that was kind of ugly. This was ugly. This was, look at, this was an ugly painting. Super, super cute gift tag. So nothing in the learning sphere is ever a waste. So I don't want you to hold back because of that. Friday's video started out because I got this cool vase with raised swirls. And you know me, I couldn't leave it alone. So we are, I don't think that you can see it great that way, although I wonder if I have a flashlight here. Okay, I do. Let me see if you can see it better, lighting wise. Oh, that's not even where it turns on. There you go, you can see it better. So what I did do was, it's kind of like a stained glass effect, but we were painting with alcohol inks. Now I've done something similar to this in a previous video, painting on bottles, using the glass paint. And I have to tell you, I like the alcohol inks better. It's a smoother look. It's not as streaky a look. So that I think is going to be fun. And I might have to do a class in that for people to have fun in a class. So
Betty Ann is on. She says, hi, everyone. And Nicole Ebra says, cool.
Hey, thank you both. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Cool is related to the flashlight thing.
To the vase. So yeah, I think it's a great way of being able to zhuzh up some clear glass stuff. And I really, really liked the effect of the alcohol ink on it. I thought the translucency was way better and it was a lot smoother. So that's coming up on Friday and that was a lot of fun. Okay, let's get to the haul. Let's get to this week's haul. As always, I always think that I feel like I'm always telling you, it's a kind of an eclectic mix, but it's a fairly eclectic mix. I think that's, you know, I'd like to say that it's just a function of, you know, what people drop off, what I happen to find, what I come across, what I thrift, what I, you know, auction, whatever is happening that particular week. And things come from a variety of sources, guys. I do get people that drop by the shop and say, look, I'm going to go donate this. Do you want it? I just had somebody talking about they have to go through their craft room. And I have people that go through and they start downsizing their crafts and they bring them to me. Betty Ann, you're on here. You're one of them, honey. And so, you know, it's like with the craft stuff, if it's things that I can use, then I do. My mother is, well, bless her heart, she's 94, so she'll be 95 this summer. But she's part of the seniors craft group in the town just next to me. And so I donate stuff to them too, right? Because they're always looking for different craft supplies, and they spend the year putting together Christmas and Easter stuff that they sell to be able to help fund the senior center and things. So I have no problem as well donating some things that I can't use, or I actually donate some of the craft projects that I do that I don't sell here. I give to them and let them make some money off of them. So it varies. It varies. Okay. So a little bit of Valentine's, two things, two heart-shaped things, need glasses now, is this cute little Gatesware bowl, which quite honestly is as much almost like strawberry shaped as it is heart shaped, right? Because the polka dots kind of almost make it look like a strawberry versus, you can definitely be thinking heart shaped, but it's versatile. So $6 for this cute little bowl. And then the other dish that I got is this one, which is just a lovely little white one trimmed out with these pink hearts going around the perimeter. Also $6. I've got two of those actually. So I just selling them separate because you just might need one. And I'm good with that. Okay, that's it. That's it for Valentine's. That's all I got. Okay, as a carryover from last week's Red Week, where I had tons of red stuff, I have one last little red one, which is the same style because it's that same from Italy design with a little bit of those brown speckles and brown edging here. This is just a smaller size pitcher for $9.50. So I think I've got about 4 pieces of this kind of redware from of the Italian redware pottery, which I quite like, and they're kind of substantial, and I love the little details of the glazing. That brown kind of gives it a little bit of that speckled kind of worn look, which is cool. This piece now, this is a little bit different. So it's got this hole here, which could be for a candle, could be for like as a smudge pot. It's got this opening here, which, potentially could be for florals. A little stylized bird here. This is a little animal. Now, when it's not signed, so I'm selling it for $24 because it is old, it's aged, and it is, I called it a cultural vessel of some kind. The best that I could see is that there are some that were kind of similar in design, obviously not identical in the shape and the design, that I think were called Mosh, M-A-C-H-E, but they were hundreds of dollars. So if you know more about this and you're delighted with the price point of $24 because you know that it's worth hundreds of dollars, then buy it. I'm happy for you. But it's definitely beyond vintage. Definitely, I don't even, I'm saying cultural vessel because I don't even know what culture. It could be Mexican. It could be Peru. Could be, yeah. It could be other. It could be early Native Indian too. It doesn't have so much that look to me, but I don't know. Just a cool piece. I got excited to find it, and then with no signatures, I wasn't really able to attribute it. So I'm not charging for an attribution I can't narrow down. That just doesn't make sense to me. But while we're in the could be South America, we have Mexican pottery now. So this is Tonala pottery, which is quite collectible. It's an open sugar and creamer set, which they are signed Mexico, so it's very distinctive. Chanala pottery is very distinctive. This is $18 for this set, and they go for usually significantly more. Now, I'm going to say I'm calling this an open sugar bowl. That's not to say it doesn't have a ridge where perhaps it had a lid, but perfectly good for use as an open bowl. All right, this guy. Oh, I have one big find that is just my favorite find of the whole week. I have to show you, but this guy is just a funky find. So this is I think I called it a round rustic chicken because he is that. He is that. So he's got the metal tail, and he looks like a pufferfish chicken. I thought it was gonna be a pufferfish at first when I saw it, and then I saw that it was a chicken, and then I'm sorry, I loved him. I had to get him. So he's $9, but yeah, he's like a little blowfish, little pufferfish chicken. Sorry, he makes me smile. So sometimes when things make me smile, I have to get them. Okay, this guy is, oh my goodness, this is Ridgeway Ironstone from England. It is in the Kyoto pattern, which is, I have no understanding as to why it's Kyoto, because I always think it just doesn't have that kind of look to me. But that's the name of it in this short squat things. Definitely collectible, $11. So it's just got that kind of cool, old kind of vibe, both in terms of shape and then the patterning. So definitely a cool piece. No chips or cracks or crazing on that one. It's in great shape. Another find are these little pheasant plates. Now, I have 6, but I have 4 colors. So I have one of the pheasant plates in the kind of the golden yellow, one of the pheasant plates in the pink, 2 in the teal, and 2 in the royal blue. Now these are from the Drew Barrymore line. I didn't even know that I can't even keep up with the number of celebrities that have their own line, but Drew Barrymore has her own line now, and these are from that. But I did see that Drew Barrymore now has been asked to be a curator for Etsy. So she will be curating different finds through Etsy as well. So I guess that fits. With her. So the 6 of these, which are all in awesome shape, are $24. They sell for approximately anywhere from $10 to $12 a plate when you find them online. So $24 for 6, you are ahead of the game. Oh, I don't know why I started getting turned around here. Okay, now, if you've been following me, then you know I am not a coffee drinker, but I am definitely a tea drinker. And so one of the things that I have along the windowsill in my kitchen are small little mini teapots. The expensive ones that I have are all hand painted enamel. So this one, which I am offering up, but if it disappears and says sold, it could be me. It's just another one, it could be me. So the beautiful little hand painted enamel teapot. So it's selling for $14, but and it's got a little bit of wear on the gold paint on the handle. But some of these enamel teapots sell for upwards. So this is $14 in the shop, but sometimes they sell for hundreds of dollars. This one does not have a label. You can kind of see where the label might have been. So I wasn't able to track down again an attribution for it. No, okay, no, still no. So again, I mean, I'm not charging more than um, the lid comes off. I have some with like a cat on the lid, and anyway, that's enough about my collection. Yeah, maybe it makes it way to mine. I'm still surprised that I actually made it to you, that I just didn't steal it outright. But I keep trying to tell myself that I can't own all the things. Then I'm a hoarder. If I'm hoarding in here, but they have a price tag, then officially I'm selling them, and it doesn't count as hoarding. That's my logic. I think that works.
Rhonda's watching.
Okay.
On Facebook.
This guy, such a cute, he's a little planter. So he's got the hole in the bottom, just a little mini owl planter. I love his face. Look at his little face for him. This guy, okay, this is kind of like a little summer series here, these two things. One is this little fish planter. He's just lovely and simple. He's got a little bit of crazing, but the blue stripes on the white. He's $7 and just super sweet. So, and I'm saying that this is kind of a little series because these fish in the water, and then these guys are boats. So these are from the Nantucket line. They are oven and microwave safe. So super cute little kind of dip bowls. I think that this is lovely for that, and perfect for someone with a cottage or summer home or something like that. So I have two of them. They sell for $6.50 each, and they're just lovely stoneware. So good quality Nantucket ones. All right, this guy. Now, it came with this masterclass wooden base and this little stainless steel gravy spoon. So I've given them both to you, but really what it is this vintage Japanese gravy separator. So it's got the spout here, but it's got the hole down in the bottom, so that you're able to pour off the actual gravy part, and leave the fat behind. So this is specifically for separating out the juices from the fat. And it's just got lovely little vegetables, pale green. I'm giving you the other things that actually came with it that really don't go officially with the old vintage one, but it is $15 for that guy. The big teapot that I have, it's not actually a big teapot. It's just a nice, cute little one. Handcrafted, so handmade pottery. It is signed CBSB Canada. I love the little medallions on the sides that rise up, that form the little pottery handles for the bamboo handle. It's in great shape. The bamboo handle is in awesome shape, and I love kind of that glazing along the side. This is $12.50 for this. So really cute, that guy. Okay, big stuff. This is kind of like a duck egg blue, lightly distressed in these details. It's kind of almost like this little cut pattern. So candlestick, $13 for this guy. And I had him sitting in this big pottery bowl from Italy. So it's got the white glaze on the outside and the inside, and then the unglazed raised grapes and leaves. So just such a delightful little console bowl. Now it's $14, but I do have a picture of the one glazing chip that's here on the edge, which doesn't bother me at all with how much I love this bowl. But if it bothers you, don't buy it. But super cool, Italian crafted. Now this bowl Let me take these out. This is a big octagonal unglazed basket weave. You can see the detail of that from Portugal. So it's in great shape. There's no glaze chipping on this. The big bowl is $16. It's stamped Portugal on it. And then selling separately, I have 3 of these little octagonal dishes with the handle. Now, you could, these are $8.50 each. You could look at these as being, again, this could be for dips, right? That you're serving different dips. This is your chip bowl. These are your different dips, your salsas, your hot cheese, whatever. This could be an open soup bowl, however you want to use it. I just think it's a really cool, really unique little piece and perfect for entertaining as you're going into the warmer weather and having out with a lot of those things. Okay, this is my fun find. Is this little donkey. Now, this is a Hansa donkey. It's from their Portraits of Collectibles line. Still has the original tag on him. Interestingly enough, this guy, the lowest price that I saw him for, and he's in pristine condition. He has posable legs and unbelievably soft. The lowest price that I found him for was, I think, $80 and up to as much as $160. So these are collectible. He's priced at $25 in the shop. So he is not priced at a collectible price so much as he's priced at a realistic, I'm just going to buy him because I love him so much price. Look at his little face. Okay, I don't usually do a lot with plush toys and plush animals, but he is in perfect shape and he was just too friggin' cute. So he had to come with me and he's just hanging out in the shop with me. And that's all there is to it. Okay, last time.
Your dog won't
Yes, my dog won't come to the shop and hang out with me. My shop freaks my dog out. She won't even walk through our living room if you've left a box on the floor and it wasn't there before, because it's something new and new things just freak her out. She's just not good with change. So
Shannon Booth says the donkey's very cute.
Shannon, the donkey is adorable. And just, it was so funny because I went to put him into like a bag to carry him. And I started to put him in head first because you're just holding it and then I was like, oh my God, he's going to suffocate. And I had to go around. And then it's like, it's a plush toy. They can't suffocate, but I still had to turn him around and put him back end in first so that his little nose could be outside of my bag. Just so weird. Okay, last item happens to be another original watercolor. I've called this one After the Storm. I am just naming them. They don't often come named. Sometimes they come named because the maker, the painter, has signed them or signed the back. This time I have the card. So Carol Rutherham from Huntsville painted this lovely snow scene. It's $26 in the shop. I got it unframed, so I've dropped it into a lovely kind of bronze colored frame, which goes really well with the tree. Yeah, just gorgeous. You know, I love getting you original artwork when and where I can. And $26 for this, where it's matted and framed, is an unbelievable deal, assuming that you like watercolors or that you like original artwork, and it all has to fit. It all has to work for you. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Remember, Sweet Pickin' sale continues 40% off. Monday starts the IOD sale at 20% off. And we've got the Alcohol Ink painting class scheduled in March for Saturday the 23rd. It is going to be a blast. So if it's something that you just wanted to come out and play with, because really, like, you just have to play with this medium. It's super fun. I mean, you get to blow, you get to move things without using paintbrushes. So it's a super cool way to paint. And we're going to do a lot of playing that day with different ways of creating looks and moving things. So if that's something that you want to experience, book yourself in. As I said, it's a smaller class size just because of the nature of the medium and being able to give everybody some hands-on attention. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you next week. Check out this week's videos. Like, share, do all those freebie things that help me out. Love you for that. And I'll see you next week. Take care.